Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. So hopefully the table isn't too messy. If this resonates, that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then you can just ignore the video completely. And also this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. The most important bit is that this does resonate. Sorry, some feathers flying around, so I don't want to breathe it in. Okay, so while I was shuffling the cards, a song was stuck in my head called Soldiers, by I think it's Neoni. That's Neoni and Fjora, but the O is like Norwegian kind of O, I think. Is that Norwegian? I'm not sure. Not sure how to pronounce it, so I just didn't bother. But if you're interested, you can search that up. Maybe there's like some lyrics in there meant for you or something. So yeah, the song's called Soldiers. And another reason why I'm mentioning it is you have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands, and that does make me think of combat. It makes me think of combat and basically a soldier, and competition as well. So they may think of you, your person may think of you as a soldier, and this is for like if you know them already, if they're a crush or it's like a future person, like someone you've been manifesting, that's an example, or your future partner or your current partner, or in separation. As long as this resonates, that's the main bit. I would hope I didn't breathe in a feather. I'm trying to be careful how I breathe so I don't breathe in a feather, because they're very like fine, they're very small. Anyways, so with the so they see you as a soldier, but it could also be that either in the relationship or with you, they view you as a competition, or rather as competition. And it doesn't have to be like as a competition, but as competition. I mean, if you feel like you are viewed as a competition, then I guess that's up to you. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. No comment. But I see it mostly as viewing you as as their competition. That's it. See, the way you like the slightest difference in a wording can change the whole meaning of a word, of a sentence. So yeah, and I say that also because to me it does seem like they do have fun competing with you. Maybe it's regards to work or games. Maybe you do enjoy gaming together. And also at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands. I'll try and show you now. Yeah. Let me get that out. Okay. Whoops. I love how it's like orange here, and then you have this orange here. It looks so pretty together. So you do have this Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So differences again. Also competitions. I guess war, but it doesn't have to be like a battle kind of war. More like rather than war, a battle. Okay, because war sounds very sounds sadder. Basically, sounds more depressing. But a battle, it could be anything really. It could even be like again a gaming battle sort of sense. And with like these I'm going to call them rods. These rods, these sort of sticks, and the ones here, I am seeing it, like I am sensing that they may see you as a bit stubborn sometimes, where you may have conflicting views sometimes, or you hold your ground with your opinions, which is what I'm seeing with this woman here as well, and this guy here, both holding their ground. And I may go off the genders on the cards. Please, like, just ignore it if the gender I use isn't one that suits you or something like that, or suits your situation rather. So yeah, the Wheel of the Year and the World. It's very interesting that you got those two cards, especially since certain cards, the Wheel of the Year, the World, the Magician, and the Temperance. Not sure there's another one, but those cards do have all four elements on them, and you have two of those here. So it could be that they view you as it could literally be they view you as their world, as their lucky charm maybe. For some of you, I don't know if that resonates, but rather than that, they may just view you as like every day is different with you. You like it could be a sense of like you're always having adventures together, or rather, because I do see this as like an adventure film. And like an adventure film, you have like when they travel around and they have to do battles and stuff like that, or some sort of fantasy film as well with these two cards. But rather than that, it could just be that like you're not the same every day. Like your personality may change a bit, or that you're very, is quirky the right word? I don't know. But I guess like you have a lot to offer basically. So what else? Yeah, and you do have up here forgiving and learning, engagement, and release your ex. So yeah, they may also view you like it could be like they want to up level the relationship in one way or another. If you don't believe in marriage, maybe in another way that fits both of you more. Or they just see you as very engaging. Again, like you have a lot to offer, you have a lot to say, and they are very interested in what you have to say. Like it intrigues them very much. So yeah, again with the forgiving and learning, and with the shadow side. So they may see you as someone who like not a saint, but someone who has gone through their own sort of spiritual journey, and like the wise man, I guess. They may view you as a sort of wise man in a sense. Someone who's gone through their journey, who acknowledges and accepts and knows that they have their darker sides, their shadow sides, but they're living with it. Or maybe will be living with it if it hasn't happened yet, maybe in the future. Well, you live accepting and acknowledging your own shadow side, or negative traits, if that's what you want to call it. They may also view you as someone with a lot of love to give as well. Like if you read it, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And here it says release your ex. So that sense of releasing and letting go of things that no longer serve you, as I hear so often. But I'm glad they do notice that about you, that you have let go of a lot of negativity, either let go of it or accepted it and like dealt with it in a more healthy way, or you found your own way of coping with negativity or yourself, maybe your own like negative beliefs or doubt, self-doubts, things like that. Or negative thoughts as well. Maybe you found a way to manage those or simply accept them. So yeah, with the green, like this world card as well, I'm getting that they may also view you as some of you may be, I'm not sensing that's all of you, but some of you could be quite green in the sense of like not having much of a carbon footprint, and looking after the earth sort of thing, and being careful with what you with how you treat the earth basically, and the things you use. Maybe some of you are vegan as well. Also, you do have the Six of Cups. So this could be again to do with healing from your childhood. This releasing your ex could be just healing from your childhood and healing from any pain you've gone through, the shadow side, which does sometimes, like the way we are as adults is quite heavily influenced by our upbringing as children. So maybe this sort of childhood you has changed, not just changed, but has already healed or will be healing. And at the top of the romance oracle card, you do have honeymoon. So again, they do want to progress the relationship further. And at the bottom, you have love yourself first. So I'm seeing that you have been healing yourself. You have been learning to accept yourself and to find your own self-love. Or rather, they see that in you. That you've gone through your path and you've come out stronger and wiser, basically. But the journey is never really over. There's always new ways to evolve, to change, to learn new things. Like here, forgiving and learning, forgiving yourself, I'm seeing it mostly as, and learning from around, like just learning generally, in any field, in any aspect. Even learning from each other, they likely learn from you as well with this Five of Wands and that sense of learning there, and the sense of competition again. And like the sun being so golden is catching my attention. It looks very, very beautiful. It looks nice on camera as well, to me at least. So yeah, they may view you as quite having like a bright view of the world despite what you've gone through. Like, for example, this, like, I don't know, the sense of being brought up in a cave just came to me suddenly. Like, although, like, feeling like this sometimes, you still, like, have this bright view of the world. Or they see you as someone who has this bright view of the world. And I'm getting that sense of, like, being nourishing, because, like, with the sun, you know, what's that word? Like photosynthesis, basically, like the sun helping out in that sense. And second last at the top of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So they may view you as someone who takes their time. You may not rush things too much, but you may also have quite a lot of passion about the things that you believe in. And again, nine of wands and seven of wands. Oh, I didn't mention at the start, it could be that my role was simply to draw out these cards for you to see and have your own interpretation of. That's completely fine as well. Like, I may forget to say something or may not say something that maybe you found in these cards that resonated with you, and that's completely fine. It happens to me sometimes as well when I watch a tarot video and there's something in the cards that the tarot reader didn't mention that I felt resonated with me, or connections that I made myself with the cards that resonated. And like the grass is really catching that sense of like a golden sort of sky in that grass here. You don't have it here, but yeah, in these two. So, like, you may change their view of the world. That's what I'm saying with that as well. With the grass being a different color. So they may also see you as a new beginning. With that Nine of Wands and the Sun as well. They may, for some of you, maybe put you on a pedestal. Not all of you, some of you. Like, I don't know, because like the Seven of Wands is like someone who is on a higher platform. So they may, some of you, put you on a higher pedestal, see you in it could simply be just respecting you rather than putting you on a high pedestal, just simply respecting you. Or maybe you are quite popular, because with all these I just see this as like a competition of a lot of people being after one person. So they may see that a lot of people have their eyes on you, or they simply look up to you, like literally we're looking up at this person in the card. You may be quite protective as well, like you're careful who you let into your life, or they see you as quite protective and careful, but like not in a rude way, but more so in like maybe a jokey or I don't know how to put it. But yeah, I don't want to rant too much. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Don't want to make this too long. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you would like to, you can like, share, subscribe. Hopefully this did resonate. And you can, if you want to check out that song, it has been stuck in my head for like half the video. So I like the song, so hopefully you do find a message in there somewhere in the lyrics of the song.